Shankar here, and this video is on the emotions which we go through, and also I'm going to check, can we do a short experiment, right? I mean, this was the thought which just came to me before I was starting this video, right? It was not like a planned thought, but just before recording this video, there was a thought came in. Why don't we do a short experiment, right? And as I said, it is about human emotions, and because of my background, I work primarily with human beings, train them, various age group, all those things almost for the past 2 decades, right? So some point of time, what I have very clearly understood is we are all like creatures of emotions. I mean, every action what we do is because of the emotions what we go through, right? I mean, you think of any action when people want to achieve, that is an emotion. When people feel tired, that's because of a specific emotion, right? You don't feel like doing something on a day, then that is also you feel that way, right? I mean, why an exercise completely shifts your state is because you are using your body to change your emotion. So emotion is what we are, right? We are built only out of emotions, and out of all these emotions, it is so simple to classify them, right? We can classify them as emotions which are positive and emotions which are negative. I mean, as soon as I say positive, negative, I'm sure there will be list which will be running in your mind. Positive emotions, maybe uh, joy, feeling happy, feeling relaxed, right? Similar to that, if you take a negative emotion, it can be feeling depressed, feeling low, right? Feeling dejected, feel of guilt. I mean, these kind of emotions are the negative emotions. And again, I will definitely do a separate video on why a positive or negative. It is not going to mean much. Whether a positive emotion, is it good to have, or is it a negative emotion, is it bad to have? Not exactly. I mean, we will understand those things later. But the objective of this emotion is, or this particular video, is primarily to highlight one of the very special emotions of the mankind, which is a thankfulness emotion or a gratitude emotion, right? And when I say gratitude or thankfulness, why it is so special? Because most of the times we actually miss out only on this emotion greatly, because over a period of time we take lot of things for granted. That too, primarily I will start with relationship, right? You figure out relationship, right? You check your relationships around. Whenever people go through a lot of challenges in relationship, I first tell them what you may be missing out is thankfulness, right? The moment you have this thought somewhere, oh, it's only my spouse, it's only my children, it's only my parents, right? The moment you start having these thoughts, so which means you already started compromising the kind of relationship what you have with them, or already you started compromising what you were supposed to contribute in that relationship. Are you getting that? See, in the sense, maybe you were supposed to do certain things as a father, you are supposed to do certain things as a mother. The moment you have this thought as, oh, I'm it's just my children, right? Or I'm just their mom, right? Then you start compromising a lot of things in the quality of relationship what you enjoy with them. And the moment you bring in that thankfulness, wow, many things changes. I mean, it's not only relationship, it is primarily everywhere, whatever task you do, right? And I'm going to tell you one weird thing. See, the moment you feel thankful, even for, uh, say, objects which don't have life, that's miraculous, right? I mean, traditionally we do have, that's when we do have prayers for praying your car, right? Your vehicle. I mean, why, what it means, primarily you handle them far better, right? I mean, it leaves, it actually contributes better things to you. So that you establish a connect with that particular object, right? I mean, it means a lot. So, if you check, thankfulness is a great emotion. And before I move on to the experiment, what I was talking about, do subscribe to this channel. Right, I'm going to share a lot more interesting videos. And when I say what we can possibly check, and I'll be looking forward for a reply from you, is a very simple task. Start using, say, a word of thanks to people who are at your home. Say, for example, next time you are being served with a coffee, right? Say a thanks and see the kind of impact what it creates. So, next time when your children help you with something, right? Your son or your daughter, tell them a thanks and see how they feel, right? And check whether you are able to receive the same thing back from them. I'm sure that will happen. And the moment you experience it, see how it feels. Because many relationship goes for a toss across the globe, primarily is because we take things for granted. And this emotion of thankfulness will actually change that. And it's not only that, say at a workplace, right? I mean, maybe it's for a colleague and primarily somebody who is working for you, right? It's not necessary you need to thank them, right? It's their job, it's your duty. That can be the thought process, but keep that thought process away and go to them if possibly, if you're meeting them. Hopefully it's post pandemic time kind of thing, right? You hold them and say thank you for what you did to me. Ooh, that has a huge impact. That's what creates lifetime relationships. That's what creates wonders in maybe a workplace or at home, which is predominantly where you'll be spending most of your time, right? So leverage this greatest human emotion. Leverage the power of thankfulness. Be whoever it is, right? It will create wonders in your life. It will change a lot of relationships. It will put relationships in a better place. And as you experience it, and as you go through some specific experience, please come back to share with me. Looking forward for your experience, looking forward for your thought process.